Hello and welcome back to Pick and Plays. Let's find form the Résistance DLC. We are back playing as Portugal. Hopefully from Mozambique we'll be able to spread across Africa once again. You there. Into there please. Into there please. Kill him before he gets going anywhere. Watch out for these boys and whatnots. And then if we kill those two, we should be able to... Come on, both of you in there. If we be able to kill those two, we should be able to move on just fine. I'm also bringing over all of these troops, but it's going to take a while to get there. Wrapping up things in Italy. Things are fine. We are, of course, FU Britain. That is our faction. Destroying some good troops. Go up to Mombasa. What's this now? Switzerland? Sure, I'll take a non-aggression pact. What I'm hoping to do is take over Malawi, which we've already done. Oh, liberation of Warsaw has happened, but it's not liberated itself, obviously. Things in Germany are going to fall apart very quickly. My dog is not going to stop harassing me at the door. This seems fine. You guys just keep going. You, perhaps a nice little... Yes, perhaps something like a nice little armored push to Lyon would do you just fine. Do you just fine. Down here, we've already secured it. You don't worry about that so much. Just get on the lines, get on the lines. We're trying to build up down here in Africa, but we cannot because we need to build up Angola. And then anything else? The communist threat, revive the East Indies. It's not that important to me, really. I'm not going to be able to take them over. I guess you can have an upgraded anti-tank gun. We're not going to build much more than that. You have India has capitulated to the Japanese. And 44 can get a pretty good that. You guys, the Cazadores, just keep on keeping on to Dar es Salaam up until the point where our reinforcements show up. They're currently going around here with the hope of getting back to Angola. Meanwhile, the attack through France. Hopefully it'll stay in France. Looks like the troops here are not going to go away anytime soon. That landing up in Hamburg has been defeated, though really, I mean, how long do the Germans have? They've already gotten past the Vistula. You know, how many more defensive lines do they actually have until Berlin? Especially when they're losing troops. Norway is almost taken back. How much longer do they have? As for us, you guys are splitting up, but how was I in pause this whole time? Oh no. You, don't know how long it's going to take you guys to get there, and you'll probably severely hurt our infrastructure when you do, because yeah, 13, you're 16, 40 with divisions. Yeah, I'm already building up some infrastructure inside of Mozambique and Rhodesia. As we do own Rhodesia. We own Salisbury, so we own Rhodesia. Although it looks like we are losing that a little bit. Try to take back that one position so we don't lose ourselves out here. Try to gang up on this guy. Yeah, doing some good attacks up through Tanganyika, which is where I'm going to want to send these troops. This is where I think they have the weakest force. I could also launch naval invasions out of Equatorial Guinea. That's a good use for about half of these troops. Half of you settle straight into there. Half of you, I got some plans. So we can land on Luanda. Luanda's a good place to attack. And let's go ahead and give you the amphibious for assault planning, or shipboard amphibious. The amphibious trait, which would half this, I think, amphibious plan. For 7 days or something. To increase the amount of time we spend on that, it'll only take about 40 days, and then we can launch an invasion plan down here. Though that will require my navy to get over here. Through here and blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. Cover the whole seas, boys, cover the whole sea. You can just go straight into this fleet. Combo raid. Get out there, boys. Get on out there. Starting to face off with some counterattacks on their side. Perhaps hold back. Need to defend Salisbury. You're an actual fort. Looks like they've brought over some troops. However, considering how... Also, come to think of it, if we go through this area, we should be able to cut off their trade in plenty of locations. Since they're not really getting trade from anywhere else. Is their trade actually coming from Cairo now? You send another division their way to shorten the amount of time we need to spend here. Do we have... We got this port down here, which is where they're going to land, almost certainly. You, if Salisbury falls, we get cut off, so go back and defend Salisbury. You, defend that way. Don't attack so much right now, just because we need to actually defend more than anything else. Maybe go that way to hold Malawi a little more. Because we don't want to lose Salisbury. Attack that way. Depend them, one of you fall back. I can't go force attack with the whole force. Just gotta hold. More troops into there, please. How long is that gonna last? Less than a day. Everything has to take so goddamn long around here. You, these forces, right there, go off into a different force so that I can do a force attack here. And you, when you arrive, I want you right here. Please and thank you. I think because no, you're going in. Good. As I want, as I like. You, get that naval invasion going already. Wait, why are you guys over here? I need you over here. Get over there. Come on. Don't be weird about it. Don't be weird. You get into Salisbury and we're good. Hold, hold. Don't worry about it so much now. Salisbury will hold. We lost Malawi, but we're pulling in troops now. You guys actually have to get into position, you silly billies. What else can we do? If there is someone at the landing zone, which could be a worry, because we're just trying to land in one location and then hold out until we can bring in more troops. You, I guess this thing, whatever this is. As for over here, have you been stophead at Leon? You have been spread out. Right around Leon, please. Take it. There you go. Good. It's not the most important thing in the world. In fact, we could probably just pull out entirely and just spend our time looking after our ports without too much problem. Well, you go back to Lisbon for right now. Go back to Lisbon. Yeah, a couple of bad fights here and there, but not up here where things are pretty good. We got some issues with... yep. Because my boys have just arrived, and they can start spreading out into the force now. You guys need to actually arrive and get some bonuses going before you make your naval invasion plan. Just pulling out of here, I can leave it up to the forces of National Spain, and even not. The Allies have access through Nationalist Spain, so we're not really at a big worry there. You defend, hold Salisbury's defensive place. Let the troops trickle in. With these proper infantry divisions, we shouldn't have too much problem. What's the problem? You, half of you hold back and actually get some attack plan, please. Because I would like you to actually build up 37 convoys, anti-tank guns. And you start up the attack once again. Although, what is the attack like? It includes all the way down here. What a horrid attack. See, your plan. Get back over to Angola. That's your plan. Use those new troops I got you and get over there. You guys don't like being on that place. Mongolia's capitulated. So get off into the water. You'll have much more supply in the water. That makes sense. Some engineer companies, some recon companies. Sure, why not? Just keep up the fighting. Yeah, they brought in a lot of troops here. Perhaps this would be a good place to bring over the rest of my army. Though, looks like they're starting to wrap around all of South Africa. So it could be worthwhile to try and hold back some of our forces. A coup in Romania seems nice. They didn't expect us to show up. Now, what is the... we're actually already oversupply here. So you, right through there, cause them to pull back some of their troops. Go and break them. You over to there to catch as much as we can. There's like 3 right in a row. You go to Nova Lisboa. Lisboa? I don't know. It is what it is. You go that way. Start spreading out. Spread eagle. And keep an eye on things over by Pretoria. As we all know, it is the capital. Not sure why you guys didn't want to fight over here. Send 2 divisions to go take them out. Okay, send 3 divisions if you're going to be so mean about it. Really? You guys really don't want to fight? I sent you on attack moves. But sure, be like that. Light aircraft focus, why not? You, hello there. We'll take Brazzaville, Leopoldville. It's because we don't have enough. Let's see, construction. What about some naval bases out here? 5, and I got it's only on 1 level naval base. I think this one's more defensible. In general, just need all of these to be a little bit better. There you go. The Goyas, I mean, it's fine, but it's not that important. Just go and take those guys out, please. Kind of annoyed that you don't want to do that for me. We don't have this control over it yet, but we're going to... You are quite strong there, German division. It's because we don't have enough supply. Supply in Mozambique is fine. It's mostly the supply over here in Rhodesia. We're all Rhodesians. We fight through thick and thin. How are things over back in Germany? When Germany falls, all this stuff in Africa is just a side front. It's when Germany falls that's when things actually start getting interesting. But because Germany is over there, that also means we can catch up. What done? Oh, we've cut them off somehow? Are we moving faster than they can? You go to Namib. Over there. Maybe just along the coast. I don't know what you want from me. Felipe Real. Principe Reale. Real. You already have Rhodesia. Namibia. Yeah, send this many over. To form a new force down here. You guys might as well take up, yeah, get this guy over here. Who is this? Oh, you're just a part of a different army. That's weird. You... I want you on some defensive missions. Going specifically to look after those. And over here too. Though those are good divisions. Not sure if I want... Oh, yep, they've capitulated. We need to extend our line. And watch out for our port. Just do that. Get over there as fast as possible. You guys are doing fine. You always pushing, always pushing. Push forward. You're going that way. You attack that way. You've already taken over what you needed to. You further in. And how about you take some divisions Even though I know that they don't want to take them, but it's fine. It's fine. They can just stop being little babies about it. Marines, maybe? Down here. Boom, boom. Do I have a airport anywhere? No. I would probably like one, though. So over here, we still hold Salisbury. Salisbury. Salisbury steak. That way, that way. Salisbury, the Salisbury fortune. Take Brazzaville, but it looks like it's going to be hard to do that now. Take that way. The Germans are surrounding us. You just get over there already. 10 of 8. I need infrastructure in this. Infrastructure, Leopoldville, South Angola, reconstruct that please. Mozambique, reconstruct that. South Angola, build up a little bit more. But mostly rebuild what we already have. That'll be fine. Can't really bring over my tanks. My tanks would be too much. Attack from this direction. Support from that direction. Seems to be doing fine. You also, can I take... No, I cannot. It needs to be full control as a subject. I need full control over all of Angola. Where's our resupply troops? They're coming. They're coming, but they're coming slowly. This is a... Okay, we're kicking them out of that province, so that's a fair province. You attack there. Oh, so that's all Italy's territory. You go there so that we're not as surrounded as we are. We're doing fine. Attack that way. Just to attack that way, no other reason. We have one air base now. We can bring over some of our planes that have been just plinking away at southern France. It's not even any fighters in southern France. You attack bombers. Go up to 100% and then merge those together. Merge those together. Down 100%. No. Up 100. You down 100. Yeah, like that. So send you over South Africa. Send you over South Africa. There we go. That should be fine. You. You're still trying to attack me. There you go. Let them come. Even all the way out here, these German divisions are still a pain in my ass. Let's see. What kind of division are you anyway? Infantry template 3. Terrain experience modifiers. Mostly just the fact that they have... No, we have our supply again. Good, good. Okay. Keep an eye on things. You attack that way. You support once again. Over here. Hey. I sees what it is you're doing. And I don't appreciate it. You get rid of your line. Just to have a complete line. General battle plan again is go and meet up there. I don't have anyone to help with your attack though. You get over here. Sure Denmark. Sure Luxembourg. Sure guy. State transfer tool. No, thank you. Not right now, transfer tool. Not right now. Later, when I'm losing. That is when I'll use you. Some excavation, sure. It's really just a side war. See how things are doing in Germany. Being pushed past the Rhine. They're being pushed all the way to the edge of Poznan. Yeah, it's mostly just we're trying to take over what we can over in Africa. Up until... Straight through, please. Up until we can find some someone to help us. This way, take that back, please. That is mine. Mine, 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 mine. Let's see, I wonder. Could I get you to go that way and into the Adriatic to try and cut off literally every possible way for them to come in and take and get resources, get some supply to their troops? Because if we can cut off their supply, we basically cut off their entire army. You attack that way. We still own Salisbury. I know it's just Salisbury. I eat Salisbury steaks myself, but I find it funnier to say Salisbury. You straight on through like a boss. From here, a little bit of Malawi. We took over a little bit of Malawi. We can have a little bit of Malawi as a treat. You cancelled Lend-Lease. We still have our planes in position. We can get 50 more of something. Sure, how about 50 close air support? So that's what we need it for anyway. Construction. How about we throw out an airbase over here? South Angola, airbase. And then Rhodesia, South Angola, that. Islas Canarias, Middle Congo, probably important. Rhodesia, probably important. And then Leopoldville, probably important. The Canaries, not as important. Just not as important. Take over that province. A province. You attack that way, that way. We don't have anyone there for some reason. One of you break off. One of you keep up that attack. Go to there in South Angola to hold on. If we can just meet up in Zambia. Isn't it like North Rhodesia? The true name. You go that way to get us some space. Do you ever come in? No, you guys are just chilling. Get on in there then. If you're not going to go anywhere else, you might as well come in here. Trying to reach the middle. What can we do about that? So you need more, but you have a decent amount. So I could... This army, I could make like a two-man group and go there with like 2 of these. A very small force, comparatively, and try to meet them up in the middle. Try to meet them over here where we're trying to make some advances. Then you, it's all about the construction of North Angola and South Angola. Netherlands, yeah. You, main objective. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. Spend the night together, and from now until forever, blah, blah, blah. Yada, yada, yada. You've heard it all before. Someone was wounded. Develop North Angola. Nice. Oh, that's the reason we didn't own North Angola. We only own South Angola. They have left themselves open to attack through our long and convoluted lines down here. You, break them, 1-9. They shouldn't have too much. Yeah, they have a lot of Africa, but they don't have a lot of, you know, important land. They just have Africa. And you're going to say, oh, but Africa is important. Yeah, but there's no factories. Meanwhile, Germany, lost a couple. Germany's on the brig. They need everything for their own purposes. Are you up here? No, and you can't be up there, but we can try. If we can get a lot of their trade through here, it's over and done. I will ask for your docking rights, as I would like to get a little bit closer with my navy. But past that, we seem to be fine. It's just a slog over here, trying to take over all of the world for Portugal. You keep going, fight them. That's a lot of troops. Pin them for a second. Need more troops to come in and help out. What is your attack plan like anyway? Hello. I would like to get rid of this attack plan. Hello. Please. Hello. Boom. I'll just get rid of all of it at once. And then go boom. And then go like that. The perfect strategy. Just draw a line. As for this way, if I can move you this direction, go ahead, all of you. Ahem. When they have good supply, wants to move troops through our territory. Except, I don't think that will make us have to give them back their territories, because I don't want to give them back their territories. Try to cut them off there. Now pin them so they cannot get them back. Or you should be the one to attack and you try to go for an advancing move that way. You there. Break them and try to meet them in the middle. Yes. It's really hard to tell. Maybe if I put it on, like, yeah, that makes it easier. That makes it a lot easier to see what exactly is going on in this crazy, messed up world. If I get some logistic companies into my divisions, those would at least help. Oh no, the faction menu doesn't stick around. You attack that way, you attack that way. Kick them out of this continent. Frankly, this entire continent at once. You're already here in Pretoria. Oh, yeah, Pretoria is a really good province. I forgot about that. Okay. Yeah, they have a lot of factories over in Pretoria. I'll be forgetting about that sometimes. You just keep them pinned, keep them going. Kill these divisions while we got them cut off. It's like they've given up, almost. Because they just appear to be letting us through at this rate. You go that way, you try to cut them off that way, you try to cut them off that way. Just keep on a-trucking. Keep on a-trucking. There. Reconquer our territory. Bam, bam. Like that, like so. This is our territory down here. Okay, if you're gonna be like that, then I'll go be like this. You're gonna try to cut me off, I'll cut you off. What are you gonna do about it? And we just need to get over to Zambia. That's what it's called, Zambia. I'll take a non-aggression pact with you, I'll take a non-aggression pact with Australia. The Australians. Modern tanks are available. Hey, did my tanks ever arrive? Oh, they're coming. Oh, Lord, they're coming. Join in on that assault. Right through there to there. We're trucking. We are trucking through all of Africa. And you know what? I have the player-led peace still mod. And this is all going to be mine. This is all going to be mine. You're going to have to deal with it. And you're going to have to deal with it. A modern SPG? You know, I might as well get some of those building, right? Right. These are kind of important. Get a couple of them building in the background. In the future. Meanwhile, kill them. Kill them all. Kill them all. Oh, and these guys are cut off. Good. And now cut this guy off. Massive maneuvers. Big-brained plays. Can't even tell where the provinces are because they're so large in Africa. You, why take there when you can take Dar es Salaam, baby? You, keep them pushing, keep them pushing. At this rate, we probably could send all of my troops into Africa. I can form a force right here, and they can come up this way, take over Chadsworth. And then these divisions, who I've never really used, because they're just defensive units, really want to destroy these land of air divisions. Taking over all of South Africa. An hour-long division, an hour-long episode, because this should be the end of the series. Because just looking at it, This should be the end of the series. Berlin is not on the chopping block quite yet, but all of Yugoslavia has been taken over. Bulgaria has been taken over. Romania is done. Hungary will be done after that. France is already into Frankfurt. You know, there's not much less that they can do. They've lost the Frankfurt 112. Yes, I will. Thank you. We're taking over Africa rapidly. They've lost any sort of troops here. Yeah, tick there, then tick down to there. You, straight through. They're just falling to pieces out here. It's our time. It is our time out here. Take that way, take there. It's a beautiful thing to see. Really is a beautiful thing. You, these tank divisions. Well, we need to go up the coast. You know, we need to go up the coast right to Addis Ababa. Does that mean they lost Cairo? Ooh, a landing in Palestine. Oops. You're taking over Vichy France territory. We're going to take over Port Elizabeth. We're going to take over Durban. And then I believe we've already... No, they don't even start with a port in Southwest Africa. So, don't have to worry about anything there. Take over right there, take over right there, take over right there. Take them that direction. Yep, Zambia is ours. Zambia e nossa. Although, there's nossa because it's feminine. Develop South Angola, we need to fully control all of South Angola. And that is about to be done. Right there. Daddy-o. So yes, just continue on, continuar. You, take them over, take them over, take them over. The last one is Cape Town. You fall, keep them out of there. Things take a very long time to move in this mode. You take there and then sweep them through here. You take them that way. Take down, take Cape Town. You're already taking to Cape Town. You, South Angola is fully in our hands once again. The liberation of Angola has been completed. Salutes to everyone involved. Let's take over the rest of all of Africa then. Your mission now needs to be taking over Central Africa. Your mission, you're still coming. Your mission needs to be taking over Eastern Africa. By the way, get rid of this line. So that it's all just push all the time, every day. We're just getting nothing but cutoffs out here in the wilds of Africa. And by the way, you guys should still be on these lines. There's really no reason not to be. Let's go and take that out, please. We're nice and spread out now. Take that way. Take down to Cape Town. Things are looking up. Things are going good. Kingdom of Portugal and Brazil and Africa. I mean, it's got a nice ring to it, in my opinion. Taking it all out. German Reich. We really can't help you unless we naval invaded somewhere. Not really of big interest there. Not enough manpower, as we do use Brigada de Cavalleria. We do be having a problem, though. You, thank you for the war effort. It's a great appreciation to us. You troops right there, take them out before you go anywhere else. Things are looking up, things are looking up. So we see Montana. Ooh, I wanna take you down to Kokomo. Does it have any bearing on the situation at all? No, it does not. Am I going to sing it anyway? Absolutely, I will. It looks like they're starting to finally put in more troops in these areas. After they presumably pulled back, I'm assuming. Your line is now over here, and it's all about taking this territory. Boom, boom. You, fill in. It's a bit more down here. You, boom, 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 boom. Down to the Cape itself. And we can start pushing up a bit further. Just, follow them. Although here's a place for us. We can put some fighters in there. Does it really help? No, but it does mean we we'll absolutely have our air superiority. Mozambique, Rhodesia. Yeah, things are looking up. South Angola. Just keep up with the construction of the Transvaal. That kind of stuff is less important right now. Trying to break their stranglehold. They're trying to put in a lot more troops down here at the Cape, trying to kick us out. But I think we'll be able to just kill them before they can move on. Over here, the tank forces are moving up. You still... Oh, you're attacking a different location. I do appreciate it, nonetheless. But we can't exactly capitulate them a second time. It is March of 1945. The British and Americans and Netherlands and Dutch, they've gone to Hanover. Berlin is about equal distance away. Greater Hungary is just barely holding in there. They are being pierced now. France has been taken. It's all just a power grab at this point. That was odd. It was a graphical error. Use some maintenance companies. I do like maintenance companies, though. Let me look at my supply equipment. We do not have a surplus of supply equipment, so I doubt I'll be able to make new companies like that unless I replace an existing one. Or I'm not at war while I have to build a stockpile. But as things are, probably not going to happen. You guys are going to rejoin your armies. You guys are severely overfunded. Okay, makes sense. You give your troops to this guy, but then split in half and give some to them, and then split in half again and give some to you. No. Put into a new army and start looking after the coastlines. I cannot make you do anything about it. Yeah, just look after the coastlines here. You got one guy extra. He can also do it. Just get out of there. Get out of the region. You know, make smart choices. Self-quarantine. It's effective. Japan has taken over the world. Oh my god. Because they already took over China. They already took over India. Now they're trying to take over all the Soviet Union. And even with Japan eating its heels, the Soviet Union is still able to push past another defensive line over at this river. I'm not sure which river that is, but yeah. The Yalta Conference, you're trying to split up the world. Not gonna happen. The King of Croatia has been destroyed by Yugoslavia. And the Yugoslavian lines push ever further into Tyrol, into Austria, into Württemberg, Oberbayern, and yet somehow Strasbourg actually is still in German hands, so far away. Waiting for the DEA, develop Mozambique. I would love it. It's an important location for our supplies trickling in. So yes, supplying there would be very important to me. You. How's our supply situation? Things are going okay, except for up in the Gabon. But through most of it, we're doing pretty well. Now granted, we're not making attacks. But, you know, they're just pushing up slowly. Slowly pushing up. You, Croatia. Now you're the Kingdom of Croatia. How does that make sense? Did you join the Allies? You don't exist. What's with all these countries that don't exist? Over here with Soviets, they need to watch out for behind them, but you know what? It ain't my problem. Over here, United Kingdom has attacked Libya. They've made a breakthrough over in the Sinai. They're going to retake the Suez Canal pretty soon. And overall, I think I could put you in 1945 Imperial Conference. They've finally gotten around to that. I could probably put you in somewhere like this and just have you go towards Addis Ababa as well. When you get there, most of your troops are... Oh god, we are through. We are through the lines and there's a train behind me. But yeah, if we're through, it's done. It's done, son. We got motorized companies with no one in front of us. You're not stopping us now. Oh no. And let's see, elsewhere we are... Oh, it's a slaughter. It's just an absolute slaughter. They're trying to reorganize their defenses as The center of the line falls. Train in the background. Choo-choo. Trying to reorganize their lines. It's not working. It ain't happening. Buster Brown. As we take over everything in the world. Oh, lordy. Lordy, lordy, loo. Now, you could use a bit of an amendment to your lines, because they've taken over Nigeria. So you might as well try to push in Nigeria territory. Over here, Addis Ababa has been taken. You could try to take towards Harar. You, boom, 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 boom. And then the biggest move of all is to try and cut them off entirely. The biggest Chad play. You, like tigers, we're going to absolutely just run across the wilderness, trying to cut them off. Yes, like that. Massive run and jump, trying to get ahead of them. You are just snatching things up left and right. Elsewhere, these have 0. I wonder if it's because it's owned by Britain, because they got nothing. Buchananland, we got a lot of resistance over here in Natal. They're not exactly too happy with us having betrayed them, but you know, fuck you, Britain. That's the name of the game here. Fuck you, Britain. That's what happens when you mess with me. You attack this way. You clear up. Clear skies coming for me. Raul Agosto has been stopped, but you guys won't move anywhere, so try to take that way then. If you got no supplies, you might as well try, you know? Take over that pocket that has nothing in it. Take over this pocket that has nothing in it. And now you need a new target, because your old one has already been reached. So your new target is mad dash straight through the Sudan. And go ahead and go on aggressive attacks. Because frankly, we're meeting all of our objectives. They can't stop us. We're already at Lake Victoria, of all places. Victoria 3 confirmed. Portuguese oil in North. That could have been useful. Could have been useful a long time ago. You, along the coast, please. We shall go up towards where it really starts getting a little bit thin. Imagine if we could take Cairo before they did. That would be a very funny situation. Just take over that one province in Kenya. In Onion. You guys, I would like you to try, even though I know there's a lot of you, to try and cross this river. Try and cross the river, because then we have the Cameroon naval base to help with supply issues. It's important to me, Potter. You attack that way, you attack this way, you attack up there to Burundi. Where the watermelon grows. Back to my home, I dare not go. Take Eritrea's naval base, my mama will say. Oh, Daddy, look at the glory of the German Reich. About to be taken by the, I'm assuming, Americans in there. I can't really see what they're up to. If I got, like, Americans or Brits, you know, one of them. As soon as Berlin falls, I think that'll be it for the Germans. They're on the edge of their seats there. And when Germany falls, Greater Hungary, it's not enough. You know, Italian Africa is not enough. The land that they have to hold on to is just not enough. Germany should not have been sending this many troops to go and fight inside of Africa. We saw several different divisions, entire armies of divisions out here that could have been better spent on the defense of the homeland. And yet they had to go fight little old me because of player bias, I'm assuming. I'm assuming it's going to be player bias, I don't know. I do know player bias be a thing, so that is my entire reasoning as to why I think it would be player bias. Now, Soviet Union. You Eat their ass. Boom. Boom. They're just holding out in Kigali. Trying to hold on. Not gonna work. Not gonna work. Could take the Khartoum. This will not be my Khartoum. Rubber processing, might as well. Maybe we'll run into a province that already has something and we can get a little bit more bonus from it. 3 divisions. Oh, they have a nuclear power plant. They're trying to go for nukes. Wouldn't it be funny if we had like the nuclear bombing of Berlin to end this off? But no. There it is. I am able to take over South Africa. So pass. Player-led. Peace deal mod, don't fail me now. Now then, if you remember what we had taken, guess what? I'm going to use the player-led peace deal mod to take it again. So, the areas that we had taken were South Africa entirely, from the Allies, fuck you Britain. We had taken up to Eritrea and up here, and then we had been cut off at the Sudan and cut off at the Gabon in the Cameroon in this area, so I'll take that too for now. That's just for now. Mind you. Inside, and I'll end my turn there, as those are the things that I directly want and will take out of this war. Extensions of the Portuguese Empire, obviously. Then there's how to split this, and I'll start with the Soviet Union because I want to make something, nice, something fresh. We'll start by with the Soviet Union. I don't think I can force them to puppet. I can only make them take all states. All state. So you, Soviet Union, you'll just take over all of that. And as well as Romania and Bulgaria. We basically have no other reason than to make the actual... Huh, that's funny. Slovakia's right there. Take that, and Albania as well. Under communist rules, we'll just switch over to them. And also, I can't make them split up Germany, but that's also too many points. So, go back in Albania. Boom. Although Albania was conquered by Yugoslavia, Yugoslavia was in the Allies, so no, it wouldn't make sense for that to happen. All of this basically would, though, in sort of a sphere of influence kind of way. Still going with Soviet Union. Let's see, so you're going to take over this to give over to the new Polish state. And that. And Upper Austria, I'll give to you. And then there has to be the East German, which I actually don't know. Oh no, I don't know which provinces East and West Germany were in. I need to look that up now. I know it was right on Berlin. East, West, Germany. Yeah, okay, I'm looking at it. Okay. So das ne. We got, from the look of this, looks like it comes through Thuringian, Sachsen, Burgundy, and Mecklenburg-Westpommern were specifically given over to... It started as the Soviet-occupied zone, and I think that makes sense considering how we saw things play out. But that's too many points anyway. So you can take up to Brandenburg. They're Soviets. Again, make some passes. And then Soviets take Mecklenburg. Then let's split it up to the French. Now to France, obviously you get your claims on Vichy France. I think that's no question. It's perfectly fine. You can have all of this. Yeah, you can have all your territory there. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Anything else here for specifically France? You can have your occupied zone, so Württemberg, Moselland. We can give it over to, I don't know, The French zone, I forget how they split up the French zone, but it's not that important. It really ain't that important. We can give you, like, Tyrol. I know they split up into 4 zones, but you can just have Tyrol. And maybe Oberbayern, Niederbayern, maybe. Well, now I want to figure out how the occupied zones. Germany. Occupation zones. So we have... Oh, France actually took a very little in the occupation zones. Makes sense. Giving over Württemberg is more or less correct. Giving back Alsace-Lorraine is correct. Württemberg, Moselland, basically all correct. I cannot break off the Saarland, sadly, but Oberbayern is a bit too far. And we can go ahead and give them Tyrol. Then, America took over most of the south, so Franken, Niederbayern, Oberbayern. You can take over Austria as well, up to Hessen. And then, actually, just by the look of this, Thuringia probably went over to the Soviets, but that's too much. Most of this is too much. I need to keep an eye on that. Yeah, I can give that much over. Again with the passing. Again with the passing. Ugh. Oi. So America, you can take over your territories again up to Thuringia. No, Thuringia was going to Soviets. And then you go to Hessen. And then UK. There was a very small amount of territory given over to like the Netherlands, but let's say UK. Your zone will be Rhineland. Yes, up through here. That'll be your territory. And then, let's see. I think it would make sense for... Where's the Yugoslavs? Where's the Yugoslavs? Yugoslavia, you can take over Albania. Croatia exists and is on the Allies. They can have Zara and Istria? Istria, sure. Yeah, they can have those. Then for Italy, first off, the territories that I did not take, because I took over this area, but the territories I did not take will be given to the stewardship of the United Kingdom. And then the rest, let's end the turn there. Yeah, that's looking fine. It's looking fine. Although maybe a little bit too much for Württemberg. But, you know, it's fine. Slovakia still exists, so that has to be dealt with. Also, what's this? Lebanon, Syria. Okay, let's give those over. Lebanon, Syria. And then Reunion and Koromo and Kerguelen. Where's Kerguelen? Koromo, ooh, I wanna take you down to Kerguelen. Issue France. Iceland should be... I don't know. Who had Iceland before? It was like Denmark? No, Denmark. Boom. And then what's left is... Through all this is Italy. Now, Italy was split up into a few different regions in terms of occupation. We had Piedmont, Lombardia. We had the north. Down through Tuscany was in our possession. And then the rest was given, at least in occupation terms, was given to the UK, so they can have that. Now, this is just these are just occupation zones, and then Slovakia is still here, but cannot be... What's this last location? Take all states. Oh, right, the dodecahedron. You can have that there. And done, but there's still some funky stuff that, like, I couldn't take Slovakia? That doesn't seem right. So, now then, you are still at war somehow? The last to surrender. Now then, we are going to go ahead and do some tag switching, I think. Sov for Soviets. Now then, occupied states, Estonia, Czechoslovakia. Release it as a puppet. Release nation. Release Czechoslovakia indeed. German Reich release as a nation. Can you? Is there an option to release East and West Germany? Execute the order in the Baltics. Those are scorched earth orders. Well, it didn't really happen right away anyway. Let's do occupied territories. Latvia, legionary Romania. Release Romania. Release nation. Bulgaria. Release nation. And Austria can stay a militarized zone. It was Hungary. Greater Hungary. Releases puppet. Okay, looking good, looking good. Past that. East Germany, we can release East Germany. Good, good. But that gave too much away because I need to get Poland in first and foremost. Poland, release them. But luckily I do have state transfer tool. So what we're going to be doing here is these hey. It's fine, I'll just do it later. Over here. So let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, Czechoslovakia. Good. Now let's tag USA, I think. USA. Because, yeah, it looks funky. It'll be like that for a hot minute. We got this boy. We can do Austria, release nation. West Germany, release nation. Release as puppet. Indeed. Everything else. Ooh, I want to take it down to Kokomo. Good, good. Good, so West Germany exists. And then let's tag Ing for England. Then I think you can go ahead and do occupied states. Italy, release a puppet. Italy. Republic of Italy, and then the Portuguese Italy. Frankly, I should just give that over to Spain, but it was easier to give it to me first. And now, back to Portugal for some state tool action. This territory taken by the... what treaty was it? It was Brest-Litovsk. No, not Brest-Litovsk. All of that can stay over here to you. This one too. It was Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact gave this territory over and was given, so you can have it. Over here, Silesian should be given to the new Polish state. This territory here should be given to you. Czechoslovakia, new Czechoslovakia. You guys are good, except Bessarabia, and this territory should be given to the Ukraine, as well as right there, as that was taken by treaty. Good, good. Yugoslavia. That's just gross. What even are you? You're just an ally and a puppet. You're a puppet underneath. Okay, that's fine. And then West Germany needs their states back. There's West Germany, there's East Germany. So, basically historical, except for over in northern Italy, which is ours. And now the stuff that I am going to take. First off, we conquered all of this. So it doesn't make any sense for us to just give it back to an ally that really we were not the ally of. So we are taking it. Thank you. It is ours now, and there's nothing you can really do to stop us. We conquered it fair and square. Uganda as well, up to there and to here. Take those. And then Gabon up through... I can say they can have the Cameroon, but I'm taking Gabon for ultimate pink map. The only acceptable pink map that there is. And, you know, we won that. We won it fair and square. We won it in battle. So I can't just say that, hey, we didn't take it fairly because we didn't take it in a peace deal. We conquered it. Everything else looks fine. The lack of an Austria is fine because in real life, they released a specifically neutral Austria because of the Cold War. They needed it to be a neutral zone to keep away from Yugoslavia, just to break it up. In general, this is pretty much the only message I should leave you on. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow for whatever video series I'm going to start next. With that, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.